Hello, happy Saturday, everybody. Rob here for another weekly update of me and my life. Like in the camera, my little goatee soul patch thing is like it totally looks like there's a giant tuft of it, and then the rest is super whatever. Anyway, so first things first. Biggest thing that's happened to me this past week is probably Friday night or Saturday morning. I got really sick. Well, not really sick. It was about Saturday morning. I was feeling really dizzy, and I had a party to go to. So I was thinking, like, oh, I'm just like tired, or I haven't really eaten that much lately, so maybe I just like need to eat something because I haven't had like real solid food since like Thursday night when I was at work. So I was thinking, like, I just need food, I just need a little blood sugar. So I went to Jewel to pick up some stuff for the party I was going to, and I got a donut while I was there, and I ate the donut. And everything was, like, all, like, good for the time being, but I was still feeling really dizzy. So I got to the party eventually. Well, like, as I got to the party, I felt, like, really sick. Like, nauseous and gross, and, like, my stomach was just really messed up, and, it was a beach party, so I don't know if you know, like, there's like a road, and then like the beach is down here. Let me get it in the camera. Like, here's the road, and like here's the street, and then here's where the beach is, and you have to like actually walk down steps to get to the beach, like super narrow steps too sometimes. I had to do that, and it ended up being that like that made me really, really like sick and gross feeling. So by the time I got to the party, and I actually I ended up sitting in my car for like half hour, maybe 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. I'm not really sure how long I was in my car before I ended up walking down there. But I got like my little plate of food and everything. I said hi and got some food, and immediately, like, as soon as I like went to like sit down to eat, I was like, nope, that's it. And I like ran to the bathroom and I vomited, and it was gross. It was actually kind of refreshing, just to be totally honest. I had a smoothie beforehand, like a peach orange smoothie, so it was like really cool and kind of citrusy. Like, what? It was on the scale of vomiting. Like, it was pretty high, pretty good vomit. So that happened. And then I just kind of sat around and didn't really do much, and hold on, I gotta take this. It might be somebody calling about a job. Un momento. Hello? That was Walgreens. So, update existing contact. Damn it. Because, what the deuce? Hold on. Walgreens. There we go. Because, okay, I have it in my phone, like the number for the store. But then whenever they call me, it's like the pharmacy's number, and I never remember that it's the pharmacy, so whatever. Anyway, so I got really sick, and I stayed for like maybe an hour or two, and eventually I was like, you know what, guys, I need to go home. I'm sorry. So then I went home, and I ended up like getting to the car, and I was just like gone. It was so bad, and I ended up vomiting again outside my car, and I drove home like almost in tears from all the pain and the dizziness and the nausea. And by the time I got home, I threw up again when I got out of the car, and I just like went upstairs to my room, changed into my pajamas, and literally like collapsed into my bed. And eventually my dad came over, and he got me some, like, I forget what he got, but then he later on he got me some like anti-nausea medicine, which I got the first spoonful down, and as soon as I swallowed the second one, it was like, nope, and it just kind of like all into the bucket that I had. So that was my Saturday. And then Sunday, which was supposed to be me going to the gay pride parade, turned out to be me sitting in bed literally all day long. I felt terrible. It was the worst day ever. Like, I've had some pretty bad sick days, but the fact that, like, almost all of my friends were at the parade or, like, at other parties and doing other things, and I was stuck at home. I got up twice on Sunday. I went to the bathroom in the morning, and I went to the bathroom before I went to bed. And I couldn't watch TV because I was so dizzy and I couldn't focus on anything. It was literally like, here's where I'm looking, and it felt like my vision made it look like my head was turning this way and my eyes were going this way. So I would actually follow like what my eyes were trying to follow. But then at the same time, everything felt like it was pulsing. It was like, I don't know if like that is, it's sort of like that. It was pretty bad. It was pulsing and like spinning. So it would my vision would literally be like this all day, and it was so bad. So I woke up, I like napped maybe 6 or 7 times throughout the day for like maybe 20 minutes to a half hour to like 2 hours at a time. And at one point at like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, I was wide awake and I couldn't do anything. Like, I couldn't move or I'd feel nauseous and vomit. I couldn't look at anything because my vision was so spinny, but I couldn't just like sit there with my eyes closed because I was wide awake. And like, people kept calling me and texting me and posting stuff on Facebook about how awesome their day was and how everything was so cool, and I like wanted to cry so bad because it was just so bad. I missed out on so many opportunities that day, and I just felt like shit. So then, this is gonna be a long video. Something happened. Oh, so then Monday I called the doctor and I was like, I need to come in. Like, I'm feeling significantly better than what I felt yesterday, but I still feel awful. So they got me an appointment and I went in, and she's like, at that point I was able to like stand, but like I still couldn't focus on anything. I had to like keep my vision blurry so I wasn't looking at anything because that helped with the spinning, and I had to like constantly balance and stuff and have my eyes closed if I needed them, and I still couldn't eat anything like solid food. So I got to the doctor and she's like, you either have food poisoning or you have vertigo. I'm not sure which. I'm like, thanks, that's helpful. But she gave me some anti-dizziness pills that I've been taking. And then Tuesday I felt a lot better. I felt like I wasn't sick anymore. The nausea was gone because the dizziness pills also help with the nausea. And I still needed to get out of the house because I had been stuck inside pretty much all day Monday and Sunday and Saturday afternoon I was inside all day. So then Tuesday I went out and I hung out with some people, and then Wednesday I was feeling more like me but still really dizzy. And then Thursday I had another doctor's appointment already in place that I was going to keep up with anyway. So I went to the doctor, and I had my regular doctor because the other one was on call, so she wasn't my normal doctor. But he told me, like, yeah, you have vertigo because all your symptoms are like, you're not nauseous because you ate something weird. You're nauseous because your body isn't used to it. And now you're not nauseous anymore because your body's used to being dizzy. So it's like, I don't get car sick or seasick or anything. So it was like this really weird feeling of not being able to move around, you know, outside of like spinning on a merry-go-round or something like that. Anyway, so he told me to stay in the pills and I can take them a little more frequently, and I officially have vertigo. And like right now I'm fine. Like, I still feel like kind of lightheaded-ish, like if I had just drank a beer kind of thing. Not even like a full beer, like just half a beer, but I chugged it. But like, it's when I'm moving around or when I make sharp turns or spin really fast or something like that that I like totally lose my balance and feel weird. But I don't feel nauseous anymore. I'm able to eat whatever I want again. So he said it usually takes about 2 weeks, and then it kind of dissipates and your body is able to heal itself, fix like whatever the problem was. Something just kind of came loose inside my inner ear. So I will be good in about a week. And I'm hoping this week goes by quickly because fuck, I couldn't handle this like 24/7, 365. It sucks. Anyway, so that's been my week overall. And then like individual days, I bought Dragon Age, which is awesome. And there will not be a playthrough for that because there's too much happening. It's like Skyrim. I kind of decided not to do Skyrim because it's too much. There's too many options. There's too much free reign. I need like linearity to keep you all interested and make videos actually make sense. But it's super fun. It's like if Mass Effect, I mean, I know it like probably came before them or something, but it's essentially if you were to combine Fable, Mass Effect, and any Elder Scrolls game, actually. Well, maybe not any, more like just Skyrim and Oblivion and online. It's like if you combine the three of them, it's really cool. It's really fun, and I like the characters and the story. It's definitely worth playing, especially if you go to GameStop. It's like $7. Or you can get the Ultimate Edition that has like all the DLC with it is like $30, so it's kind of worth it. Especially considering if you buy the game itself used and try to get all the add-ons and stuff new, because you can't find like there was Origins, which is the first game, and Awakenings, which was like the expansion pack / DLC. Like you can buy them separate, or you can buy them together, but you can't find this like used anywhere. It just doesn't exist. But you can buy Origins for $7, but then if you try to get Awakening like online, it's still like 40, so it's just cheaper to pay $30 to get everything, and then you have everything, and then you can loan it out to people, and if they want it, they only have to pay $7, and then you can give them Awakenings, and they can just download everything, and it's awesome. So, there's that. Totally worth playing if you're into RPGs, or like if you like BioWare games, or if you like Mass Effect, or Fable, or Elder Scrolls. So, and then the 4th of July happened yesterday, and that was pretty fun. I worked. Yeah, I was supposed to work all day, but I still felt sick, so I got somebody to cover for me for my first shift, and I only worked a later shift. And I ended up leaving early anyway, so I'm gonna get like 20 hours this week at work, but it's still something, and you know, considering I would be like wobbling around all day, did not have a good day at work. But like every day, I'm feeling a little better, like a tiny bit. Barely noticeable, but it's there. And what else? Oh yeah. Stayed over at Bumble and Shy Guy's apartment the other night, and well, last night, and we kind of officially decided we all played Mass Effect 3 online, and we always play bronze because we suck. But then we've been playing a lot recently, so we kind of been getting better, and we've been doing better with our characters, deciding like what we want to upgrade and everything. So we officially decided last night that we are upgrading our normal playing status, unless we're like trying to train a character or just figure out a new character, to silver from bronze, because you make so much more money to buy stuff. So that's pretty fun. I actually really want to play that, but I really want to play Dragon Age, so I want to play Dragon Age. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my personal stuff. And then for channel stuff, yeah, because I was sick all day Sunday, there was no way I was going to be able to play or upload Beyond Good and Evil for you. And unfortunately, I am going to be going out of town immediately after I go to work, after I leave work tomorrow, all day. So I will not be able to upload Beyond Good. I won't be able to even play it because I don't have anything ready to go for Beyond Good and Evil right now. So unfortunately, that's going to have to wait for another week. And I should be good to be able to do something like that. And BioShock is done, and that's sad. It was my first playthrough, and almost a year later, finally out of Rapture. But I'm excited to move on to a new game. It's refreshing to think, like, I like playing BioShock, but it's nice to think, you know, I don't have to play it now. Like, I can relax and just kind of let it go. And as soon as I manage to figure out how to free up some space on my computer, because I don't have an external hard drive to put stuff on yet, as soon as I can either A, get rid of BioShock, or B, put it someplace, I can start playing Batman, because play Origins, and then, like I said before, I'm playing Mass Effect, and I'll play Mass Effect, and then I'll play Batman, then I'll play something else, probably Infamous. We'll see how that goes. I don't really know. Because I want to play the Infamous 2 has a DLC that's like Halloween themed. It's about vampires. It's called Festival of Blood, and I want to play that around Halloween because I haven't played that before, so it'd be kind of cool to do something new. So I'm thinking, like, if I do Infamous, that's gonna end up taking, like, that'll go until about October. So it'll probably end up being Mass Effect, Mass Effect, Batman, Infamous, Arkham Origins, Infamous, Arkham Asylum, because I want to get all the Batmans done, so that way by the time Arkham Knight comes out, I can play that totally, like, not knowing anything, and I can record it for you guys. So all my reactions will actually be real, as opposed to, like, oh yeah, I knew this was going to happen. Because, like, Bioshock, yeah, all the splicers are random, but, like, I know all the story plots and everything, so it's like, eh. But, it'd be kind of cool. Like, with Mass Effect, like, I'm playing Renegade, and I haven't done that before, so I don't know all the dialogue and the way things happen. I know what happens, just not how they happen. So it's kind of like that. But, Infamous is just a fun game that I'll be able to play for you guys. And then probably after I do Infamous, I'll do Dishonored. Because, like I said, I want to space out a game or two, because it's so similar to Bioshock. And then Bioshock 2 and Infamous 2 and Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 will probably end up coming relatively soonish. I'll probably start that, like, this winter, because I'm almost done with Mass Effect 1 in terms of storyline. But, what am I trying to say? Like, I'm going to do all the Batmans because I want to finish it before Arkham Knight comes out. But I don't know when that's coming out, so if I can space them out, I will do that, because obviously you don't want to see just a bunch of Batman and some other games. But, I was also thinking of doing, what's that game called? Amnesia, because I haven't played that, and I don't know anything about that. Or I'm just thinking of doing a scary game in general, because I know people like jump scares. So thank you, Catwin, for that. And again, I know she's going to mention this if I don't mention it. She wants me to do the Dummeries thing, where I summarize something in my ridiculous way of talking. But I want to do that properly, so I have to actually, like, take time and figure out how I'm going to do it, and I have to have the script, or I just have to, like, have all the plot points down so I can, like, gander at it while I'm doing it, because really, most of my humor is situational and on the spot at the moment humor. I'm not good with, like, I could never be a comedian because I can't write jokes. I'm good with just ad-libbing and, what's the word? There's a word for it. It's on that show. Whose line is it anyway? I can't think of the word. I know everybody's probably shouting it at me right now. Improv. I'm good at improv, and I'm not good at, unless I, like, have the script and I can memorize the script, I'm not good with stuff like that. Like, I can be humorous if I have a script, but I can't write jokes meant to be funny. You know? Like, I can't be me and be funny script-wise. I'm me and funny just like, brr. But then, like, I can be me and funny if I'm somebody else. Like, you know, because, like, if I'm playing a character. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, now at this point I'm just kind of rambling. So, expect soon, and whenever I finish my actual playthrough of this, because that was for all the normal stuff, for Old School Sunday, whenever I finish my playthrough of Final Fantasy X is when I'm going to replay it for you guys, because I will have, like, the no encounters armor and stuff like that. I'll have all of my extra stuff so I don't have to do everything right away. Also, it'll be kind of a challenge because I'm going to do it with the Expert Sphere Grid, which I did not have. We just got in America, so I will know how to play like that. Words. Otherwise, I think I'm pretty much good with everything. I'm also thinking of doing Kingdom Hearts, but that's kind of like... I need to figure out how to do speed ups, because I haven't figured out how to do that with my editing software. And once I figure that out, I'll be more willing to do that so I can just speed up through like combat and stuff. But pretty much, like, everybody knows the story of Kingdom Hearts. It's not really... It's not customizable enough to me to do. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for Old School after Beyond Good and Evil, but, like, I don't really have to worry about that much because I don't know how much longer this will be. But again, finishing Mass Effect, eventually, pretty soon, it might take a couple weeks, maybe a month. Gonna start Arkham Origins, and then something else, most likely Infamous 2, once Mass Effect, or Infamous, once Mass Effect is done. And then when Arkham Origins is done, I'll probably end up doing Arkham Asylum. Just depends on when they announce the new release date for Arkham Knight. So, 21 minutes later, 23 I think, because of the intro thing. I will see you all later, or in whatever video you watch next. Thanks for sticking around for Bioshock if you watched it all. Yeah, I'm hoping you all enjoyed my first full playthrough of something that's not, Mario Party. Yeah, I will see you all later, and hopefully I will be a little more organized in the future for you. That's it. So, bye. Have a good week.